just gets yardage out near the 30-yard line. He's going to end up 6 yards short. From the 21-yard line on first down, off the play fake again. Flacco will step up, pressure coming, heaves it sideline, and it's going to be intercepted. Picked off by John Johnson III.
No, when I was growing up, and I was a little boy, this is the Flacco I remembered. This is the guy that was instilled in my mind as such an absolute weapon. And I didn't even see that guy. I'm so devastated. I was seeing all these Ravens fans online, man, and they were just like, Joe Flacco this, Joe Flacco that. He's a true Raven. He, made the Browns lose. That's not what I wanted. This is what we had running that night. First, I completely f***ed up. And I had no faith in Minshew Mania. And what happened? I cashed out early. I could have made $400. I settled for $1. And in my disgraceful decision, such a terrible gambler, you always let it ride, I decided to put my money on the only person that I know could get me it. And what did I watch? I watched Joe Flacco. It was the perfect game. It was exactly how it was supposed to go. But I didn't want that. I wanted 450 yards and 4 touchdowns and an absolute showcase. I wanted 11 touchdowns, Joe Flacco. I wanted Super Bowl champion Joe Flacco. What did I get? A 38-year-old bum who they said was thrown with his kids on the couch.
Oh, my kids are like, Dad, you stink.
This isn't a hate track. This isn't me hating on him, but I just wanted so much. I expected too much. I'm sorry, Joe, that you have to see this, but it's a tough day for the gkercho fans out there. We lost a lot of money, and then we tried to flip that money into even more money, and we didn't. If this is the end, this is the last time that I'll ever see you, Joe. Thank you. You were a phenomenal athlete. You were a phenomenal man. You're a terrific father. You've been my daddy for so long, and I just appreciate you so much. But I just wanted one more miracle. I wanted to see a little bit more magic. Did I start you on the fantasy team? Absolutely. Did I put $100 on the money line? Absolutely. Do I trust that you'll play next week? Probably not. But if there's anything I could do to celebrate you, Joe, it's to have one casual or regular beer in your name. You will be missed, January Joe. Not only did you bring me happiness, but this Sunday you reminded me of the pain. I will never forget you. You will always be my January Joe.
Just having so much fun being in the locker room again and being the leader of a team that could go to the playoffs.
Fake the handoff, Flacco, deep shot on first down, looking for the big play, and it's caught by Cooper, down at the 5.
Time flies, man. Weeks like don't even exist anymore. The months barely do. You look up and it's like, shoot, man, it's almost 2024 here. A couple more days and we're looking at that. So time flies. It goes quick.
The Baltimore game last night, and just how good is that team, and what was running through your mind?
I just watched a few plays. My boys were in there. We let them watch the first half. Dude, they're always there, man. They're great organization, really well coached, a ton of talent, and they make sure they bring the right guys in that are going to fight for 60 minutes. They're going to be able to deal with adversity. You could talk those guys up forever. They're just a really good football team. That's why they're in.
Yeah, so that video was recorded probably about 4 weeks ago, the last time the Browns lost, and I don't know what happened. I think my brain chemistry was completely altered from the back shots that the Browns got that game. And I seriously thought that the Browns Flacco magic was over. I mean, the only time it was over was when I decided to not start Joe Flacco on my fantasy team named after him and lost by 5 when he put up 10 more than Jared Goff. You can do the math. I'm winning that game and playing in the championship. But I'm glad I am cured. I am back, and we are back in prime time Flacco season. I was going to consider this video your final warning, but if you just need proof in the pudding, tonight is your night. We got a matchup between the Jets and the Browns. Now let's look at the history. Last time Joe Flacco touches the field, he's over there in MetLife playing for the Jets. Now, were they 2-14 the first time he arrived? We're not going to talk about it. All I'm saying is you want to call me a sellout, I call the New York Jets the most sellouts in the football league. They put all their marbles onto one guy who smokes weed and does weird therapy. And he tore his ACL and was out for the season. And they needed someone to come up and step in and take over that role. But who did they not call? And look at what the man's doing now. 10-5. There's an opportunity for the AFC to run through Cleveland. That is something that I am scared of as a Ravens fan. I think all of you should be scared of as well. We're in primetime Thursday night lights tonight, and we're putting all the marbles back on that Flacco train. It is what it is, and it's going to happen. If you want to make some free money tonight, follow the lays. Put everything that you possibly can on Flacco, and just know that the magic never ends, the magic never stops, and the past me is looking real fucking stupid. January Joe is back to stay, boys, and I don't think he's going anywhere.